because I feel like it. I'm not as tired. Oh, there we go. The moment I started streaming, like when I opened the app, or the launcher app. Um, I the background was green, and now it's normal. All it took was me to start streaming. Anyway, I've changed Whimsy's hair to the one that's a little. It's the same, basically the same ponytail. It's just it's not as far back. It's like the main version, not the variation. I guess you'll see what I mean when we hopefully open the game and it has the different ponytail style. So I have some ideas for things that are gonna happen, like between scenes. Oh, I forgot to. Okay, well, good thing I noticed this here. Let me just. Here we go. Gotta turn off the interface. Now we can make the. Okay. So fingers crossed. This will load properly and give us our. And I'll talk about my ideas for what happened between kind of off-screen things, off-screen roleplay. Yeah, actually that looks better. Yeah, it doesn't clip with the it doesn't clip with the weapons. It clips with the weapons a little bit, maybe. Oh, we can scan this keeper. Okay. It doesn't clip as noticeably with the weapons, and it also just feels like it's obeying the laws of physics. So yeah, I think we're gonna keep it this way. There we go. So we don't have the background noise interrupting us. So basically, I've been thinking about because Whimsy. Well, basically, I mean, first of all, Whimsy has been talking with Charlie a lot more than what we see. Like every now and then they'll just like get together and basically geek out about mechanical engineering. And they at this point have become pretty fast friends. But you know, she's thinking about like what Tally said about like not being able to sleep very well. And basically has come up with a little bit of a solution. Which may sound like okay, like don't take the so she's arranged to have a second bed or some kind of cot added to her cabin. For Tally to sleep in, and she's hot wired the intercom so that she can play audio files from her terminal. I think there's a terminal in there. Like basically, she went to the internet or the extranet, excuse me, and found a audio file of like an ambient audio file, kind of white noise or whatever you want to call it, of probably specifically a Korean engine, or like your average Korean engine. She maybe even asked Tally offhand, like, what kind of engine, um, like what is the make and model of the engine that your old ship used to use, just out of curiosity, and just in case she could find a specific audio file of the sound of that particular engine makes. Um, and maybe she even did a little bit of audio engineering to make it into, like, if it wasn't already designed to be a loop, she would have like taken steps to make it into like a loop. Um, so she jury rigged. I would say jury rigged rather than hot wired. I guess both terms. But basically, she rigged it up so like if someone needs to contact for the audio, the intercom, they can. Um, like it will override whatever's playing on there, but like otherwise, it will play whatever audio files being sent to it. Um, she's basically invited Tally to sleep in her cabin. Like I was thinking like initially that like she would actually like be like, hey, like we could share the bed, but like I thought, well, I don't know, like that could potentially be taken the wrong way. Um, and like making sure that like everyone knows that there's a separate bed might help to diffuse any potential rumors that might be started from Tally constantly going into the captain's cabin to sleep there. Um, but yeah, it also will be a demonstration of Whimsy's engineering skills, if only a very minor one. But like Tally probably could have done it herself if given access. But Whimsy kind of wanted to impress her a little bit, as well as help her get better sleep.
Hello, Commander. Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Okay. Not sure if we can afford any of these. Oh, we can get a pistol. Get heavy armor. I don't think we have that skill yet. Well, this is limited. It costs the same, but it's limited. Soldiers need extra training to wear medium armor? There's the sniper rifle. It's powerful, slow firing, and has lower accuracy than other sniper rifles in its class. Let me look at my skills. Combat armor. It'll equip medium armor. Okay, we can equip. We don't need extra training to wear medium armor. We need extra training to equip heavy armor. So it's kind of weird.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Oh, this is like the high tier. I could sell all junk. We don't have any junk apparently. I don't think it's actually enough to get us the sniper rifle. You just save for the level 8 sniper rifle. It probably also like save for the heavy armor for eventually gonna be able to equip it. I'm probably missing a few keepers from the wards area.
When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly 3 hours being questioned by the officers here before they would let me enter the wards.
I guess we don't meet any other Quarians during Mass Effect 1. That's interesting. Cause I was thinking, like, wasn't there another Quarian that we meet on the Citadel? And then, like, no, we actually don't meet any other Quarians other than Tali in Mass Effect 1.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
The truth! You can't
Stop
handle
telling me
the
the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
Your lies are catching up with you. We spoke with your friend, Jalid.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
So,
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
die.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
It would be great if we could actually find all the keepers that we need to scan, like, on a single playthrough. Uh-oh.
Is that really? Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
No problem.
Anything for a fan.
Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again!
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, man. I can't.
But, what do you...
Can't help you.
Thus the saga begins.
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks.
How would you know?
I got a tour. One of 500 to see the adventure from the inside out.
Really?
Took almost 6 hours and we only saw 1/10 of the ship. I even got to meet them.
I guess I already scanned this one, huh? Does it tell me just how many keepers I've scanned? Like, out of, like, so many? Maybe problem Easter egg hunts. I think I may have mentioned it during Fallout 4, actually. That, like, the problem with Easter egg hunts is that when you go to a walkthrough, you have to, like, remember, okay, yeah, I already scanned this one, I already did this one. Like, if you're replaying the game, it's like, wait a minute, did I do this in the previous playthrough? Okay.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I was on Mindwar during the Blitz, saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
What do you know about Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Oh, did the Shepard trouble yet?
Why is the music in these places always so loud? It almost seems as if the people here want an excuse not to talk to each other.
This music is interesting. I wonder if I can find a copy to bring back to the flotilla.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
I guess speaking of like what Liara was talking about, I feel like she might be a little autistic coded. Like even though we can't really code.
She doesn't want to come.
sense into her next time I see her.
Be careful. You know how stubborn your sister can be. The more you push and prod, the more she'll run away.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks, Gordon.
I love how many like areas where you can like see like reflections of things. Any keepers in here? Oh yeah, there's a keeper right there. I can't remember where else I was thinking of looking. I had an idea, but it's slipped my mind. Oh, there's like still 7 more keepers we have to scan. Wow. I've already taken this quest. Okay, cool.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I think they need to be like the spot for Easter egg hunt where it's broken down a bit more into like, okay, like there's this many keepers in this section, there's this many keepers in this area, rather than just and not just the. Okay. Yearning for keepers, those precious little keepers. Where are you?
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
You want me to hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Do you want me to deliver the ransom?
I've already transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
That's a stupid law.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
I mean, we probably could use the reward, but I can't.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies.
There you go.
She's...
I think we have like 5 more keepers that we haven't found yet. Pretty sure I scanned that one, didn't I? I did. Hey, now I'm completely losing where I am.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
Wards? Huh? Oh, we're going to the... Pretty sure we scan this one, because maybe not.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
There we go.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
This one doesn't have an actual... There's like no real-time reflections here. There's just the shadows. Interestingly, there's no. This might be a cube map, maybe, or something. I'm using the proper terminology.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
However, did we do this one?
No, I'm waiting to speak. Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Okay.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another Profile in Courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more Profiles in Courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Huh. The Protheans obviously understood the aesthetic value of the mass relays, something we Quarians have learned to appreciate during our wanderings.
This statue shows how well the Protheans blended function and form. The mass relays were not only their greatest technological achievement, but also inspiration for beautiful works of art.
Okay, so you just speak to them whenever they go like, huh. In Mass Effect 2, like, you actually have, like, viewpoints you can interact with if you have people, certain people in your party.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want? I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake. I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I thought gene therapy was common.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
Yeah, but like 1 in 50 versus 1 in 300.
For what it's worth, I think you should consider undergoing the therapy.
I don't care what you think. Who are you anyway? It's my child. It's my decision.
Wouldn't your husband have wanted to give the baby a better chance than he had?
But what if it ends up killing a child who would never have developed the condition? What then?
Then you'll know you did all you could to keep your baby safe. That's all you can do.
Don't you understand? I can't lose this baby. This is all I have left of him.
And you and that baby are all I have left of Jacob. I can't lose you. Either of you. Not after this.
Then why didn't you just say that instead of yelling at me?
I was scared. I'm sorry.
If it means that much to you, if you trust that it's the right thing, I'll do the therapy. Thank you so much. I guess we needed an outside person to talk some sense into both of us.
Yeah, with Paragon. Well, like, you know, don't trust anything you hear on the extranet. Like, it's doctors saying that they have a 1 in 50 chance versus the extranet saying there's a 1 in 300 chance. The chances are better that he'll get the condition than that something will go wrong with the gene therapy. What I'm saying is, trust the science.
Some want to see this Krogan monument removed, but it is important to remember our history, even if those memories make us uncomfortable.
The Krogan rebelled against the Council, yet they have a statue on the Citadel. And we Quarians still live as outcasts.
Pretty sure we already scanned this one. Yep, okay. I think there's one by the Normandy that we may not have scanned.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
Yes, most of the technology I had hoped to bring back to the flotilla has subsequently attempted to kill us.
Tali, are the Quarians concerned that the return of the Geth will lead to more anger against your people?
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
I hope the other races view matters in the same light.
I also got to kind of wonder if...
The Normandy is amazing, Shepard. It's an honor to be among her crew.
Seeing the ward stretching out before you really makes you appreciate the Citadel as a true wonder of Prothean engineering.
We still have 3 keepers that we haven't scanned yet.
Stand by, shore party.
One thing I
Contamination in progress.
is going back to what was happening with Tali. I do wonder if they have like some kind of...
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
some kind of like sound play equipment built into their environment. Because if it is, we just... It's like one of the solutions I was kind of thinking of for Tali would be to just get her a pair of earbuds or something. But remember, oh yeah, the suit.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Thanks, Bishop. Probably just got finished molesting a dog. Game Chasers reference there. Or was it Toy Chasers? They're the same guy. In case you're wondering.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Like, now you tell us as we're pulling in that... This definitely looks better. I kind of like the ponytail being outward, but like the more I looked at it, the more it felt like it was defying physics. And granted, there just are no physics to hair in probably any of the Mass Effects now that I think about it. But whoa, oh no. Oh, we need to push this button.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
Let's not start a fight.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself. Get out of here. I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Also, another thing I should talk about, about Whimsy. That's just, you know, as I've developed her character, she is, like, a term that comes to mind is that she is like a xenophiliac, and not like not strictly in the I subscribe to Fornax, or not Fornax sense. Like, she sincerely loves learning more about alien cultures. The fact that she subscribes to Fornax is an entirely separate matter. Oh wait, get turned around.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
I'm going to try and remind myself to keep side questing to something of a minimum. Like, hopefully we'll do enough to keep our level up to like where it should be, but I'll try to do anything that like I feel is particularly interesting, but I do want to like get through Mass Effect 1 in relatively good time.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
I should go. Our head's still, the ponytail still, clips through weapons like periodically, but not as much and not visibly during cutscenes. So I think we can take that as a win. Apparently taking a bathroom break now. Be back in a few minutes. Okay. I've been trying to also think a little bit of like why Whimsy wouldn't be like flirting with either Tally or Garrus in this game, besides the fact that like they just didn't bother making them romanceable in the first game. I mean, I think the trilogy overall is a little better for the fact that like we can't romance them immediately. In fact, I think the part of the problem with Liara in particular is that isn't necessarily that we can romance her here. Like, that's not even really a problem that much. Because it is one of the stronger romances, and I think the most popular romance in the game. In fact, if there's one romance they could make canonical easily, it would be Liara. Now, but that said, what I'd want to do for Mass Effect 4/5, whatever, or I'm not sure if they'll call it, they'll even number it. If they bother to number it, it could be either or. Like, it seems like Liara is going to be part of it. So what I would do is give Liara a daughter. Maybe that daughter is playable, maybe she's not, but give Liara a daughter. And just leave it vague whether or not Shepard is the father. Or was, or whatever. Because basically the idea would be that assuming that Shepard just isn't going to be part of the game at all, like if Shepard's part of the game, then Shepard could easily be the father because they could have some kind of thing like what they did with Inquisition, where you could go through all of the major decisions, and although they probably had to have some all roads lead to Rome shenanigans going on too. Particularly with the regard to the actual ending. The only ending I could see, like, not working very well, and still they could potentially work their way around it, would be the synthesis ending. Like of the three major ending. Like the refusal ending is right out. But the synthesis ending has like way too many weird implications. They could potentially get around it by just glossing it over. Granted, that is an ending where I'm pretty sure that Shepard canonically dies. Like, destroy ending is probably like would be the easiest to do. Like the only real implication you have to get around would be the Geth. Although I think there's some indication the Geth are still active, so in doing things, I can't remember. But like you could like say that the Quarians took pains to repair them, and it may have caused some political friction with like the council and such, or even within the Quarian government itself. For the control ending, you could bring back Shepard by just saying that the Shepard AI created a clone of themselves and sent them out there to basically for two purposes. One would be to just be an avatar effectively. I mean, to be a few purposes. One would be to be an avatar. One would be to be kind of interconnected, an extension of their will, but also like a means to keep in touch with their humanity, basically. Because there would be like a degree of interconnectedness between the Shepard clone and the yeah, like okay, like if they have you pick which ending it was, then Shepard would just have this extra thing where like they're. It's possible that also. What I probably would do with that ending again, if the player can choose between them, is that the Shepard clone is basically the Reapers eventually, after like repairing everything, they kind of pieced out. They left the galaxy, or their whereabouts are unknown even to the Shepard clone. Who will be treated as if they're effectively separate, because they effectively are, even though they're kind of Shepard free in actuality. Because Shepard 1 died, Shepard 2 became the consciousness of controlling the Reapers, and Shepard 3 is a clone that is functionally identical to Shepard 2 and even Shepard 1 to some extent, and was for a time an extension and means to stay in touch with their humanity and also just live out their lives more normally. But Shepard 2 decided that they needed to go to do something with the Reapers outside the galaxy. Maybe something to do with Andromeda, but we just don't see or hear from them again, because it's the Reaper's continued presence would be too complicating to any future plots. As for the synthesis ending, maybe there's another Shepard clone somehow. I don't know. That got made somewhere along the line. But they probably had, again, they had to gloss over a fair number of the ramifications of the synthesis ending. Because, like, it should be, like, complete world changing, and I don't think you could, really do that and keep the overall plot the same. But I'm a little bit with Jennifer Hale on being interested in seeing some continuation of Shepard's story. I just don't know how the hell they do it. I'm not even sure if it would be a particularly good idea. Also, I'd rather have a Mass Effect game where you can, like, pick your race. Like, I would probably play as an Asari, for example. Although I don't know how I would make an Asari avatar. Like, I might actually have to, like, commission one. Or see if there's anything in the Vroid store, in the Vroid marketplace. If the next Max Effect game even happens. Because Warner has their doubts, or his doubts. They're not non-binary. I think given, like, Warner seems to think that BioWare is going to become a sacrificial lamb, and that EA is gonna intentionally sabotage Dragon Age 5, I think. Yeah, Dragon Age 5 or Dreadwolf. But I think that after the great success of Baldur's Gate 3, I think EA is gonna be like, you know, maybe we should actually like invest a bit more into the next Dragon Age game.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Have we met?
Do you know who I am?
You know who I
Everybody
am.
knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I mean, what's this about?
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
This is illegal, brother.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
There, there's the next save.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. You can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique.
Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
Right?
I'll make sure that's in my report. The bean counters back at HQ can figure out the details, you know what I'm saying?
I suppose. My own job is to count beans. I have to admit, it surprised me that you're here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes, some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I'm beginning to. It's obvious you have no knowledge of genetics, which makes it highly unlikely you were sent by the Citadel.
Oh, come on.
Maybe I'm personally interested. Ever consider that?
Then you should go to a gene clinic somewhere. I handle corporate accounts with millions of credits. Good day, Commander.
Oh, fuck you! You're wasting my fucking time. Like, our charm is maxed for what we can get right now. If that's not fucking good enough, then why even bother giving me a mission at this point? I'm not sure if you will see this, Doctor, but it is imperative that you make your way to the safe location. Your history for our organization has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to a safe location immediately. Huh. Interesting.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Bavaria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Did you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Key, got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by pensions administrator. I need you to see what you can find out of it.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm...
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Laura Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeus's thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
This is not role. That back there was not role playing. That was skill gating.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Actually, I think the. Also, a funny thing, like, during my last installment, I was talking about, like, you know, making jokes about nobody taking Fox News seriously anymore. And I was kind of, like, wondering in the back of my head, like, is it wise for me to, like, stir the pot there? And I, like, thinking, like, wait a minute, anyone who, and, like, afterwards I was thinking, like, yeah, wait a minute. Anyone who watches Fox News and tunes to my stream is gonna, like, peace out when they see the text at the bottom of the screen that says we're non-binary and our shepherd's trans. Where is... That's the elevator to the hotel. Okay, this is... I think we were heading in the right direction before.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Okay, what the fuck? We disabled the security. I'm not sure if this is a glitch. It feels like a glitch.
Locked and loaded.
Police have like 2 less people to
I will
fight.
destroy you.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Disabled.
I will destroy you.
Yeah, you already told me that. Am I destroyed yet? I really should.
Here it comes!
Screw you.
Clear.
Screw you.
I think we're done here. Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
My people have dealt with the corporations on Noveria in the past. They pay well and they don't ask any questions. From all I've heard, blizzards are quite common here.
Hey, now we've taken care of all the guards, we can go up there? The light's now green. Okay.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard. No, I'm not. Are you?
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a
What's the point of disabling the security here? The community patch would have fixed this, at the very least. It kills the bug. So we talked our way past the initial guards just to get attacked by them afterwards. When this encounter happened. Even though, like, we disabled the security, so...
You must die!
Killed your boss! Too bad, like, morale isn't really a thing in these games.
I will destroy you!
Au contraire. It is I who will destroy you. Friggin' heck.
I will destroy you!
Have you already heard? I'm the only one who does destroying here.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Annaleus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keene to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I need Keene's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
All right. I'll talk to Keene and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Ananias. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Bum bum dee dum bum bum dee dum. Hey, literally just took the bum bum dee dum bum bum dee dum.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keene has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be all right.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keene, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
That's a lot of music cues playing all at once. Okay. All right. We're gonna try to go through the most of the Mako section before, if not all of it.
heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeus, and the matriarch came through.
I have to go.
You
Where'd you
need
go?
anything, I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
And cutscene.
I'd say these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Whoa. Wait. Really? Really different.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
I need to reload. I just froze grenades. Okay. There we go.
Negative contacts, Commander.
What did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us. We fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
We've fought Geth before. We'll take care of them for you.
I appreciate that. My people are good, but few of them have combat experience. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Is this not the Mako? Oh, we could have taken care of them with this. Huh. I never even noticed that before. This is the first time I've noticed the Alliance rover. Yeah, like, I don't think I completed my thought about why we aren't, like, we haven't been actively, why in character Whimsy isn't trying to romantically pursue Tali or Garrus. Like, out of character, obviously, it's because we literally can't. In character, I guess it's because, like, at least, I mean, by memory, at least if, like, who I consider to be the three big romance options of the trilogy that appear, they have a significant presence throughout the trilogy. Although Liara is kind of an outlier since she needed DLC to have a more significant appearance in Mass Effect 2. But anyway, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought a little bit here. But yeah, like between all of them, I this is kind of a minor spoiler, but Liara and Tali in particular confessed to us first. And I think that, while not necessarily a complete and total modus operandi for Whimsy, consistently, at least for certain people, that's maybe more of her approach. And I think for Garrus and Tali in particular, she might be just a little wary because she's maybe not quite sure how to interact with them in a flirtatious way because of culture gap. But those are the few ideas that I've had just floating around in my head for that question. Also, I'm not sure if I fully explained why. I mean, why we're probably leaning toward Liara as the romance. Not just leaning toward, but it is a couple fold. Like, one, as far as I'm aware, even with the gay romance option to romance Ashley, we can only romance one or the other. We're still limited to like one romance. And two, Whimsy's a little turned off by the fact that Ashley is kind of more than a little racist. Even though she doesn't like see herself as that. Like, I don't think many people who are racists just view themselves as being racist. Also, I can't help but feel like if she were a little more bold, I guess, and if the game actually allowed it, this music's a little too intense for this discussion we're having. Nothing to be done. Like, I can take out my earbuds, but you'd still be hearing it. Like, she kind of shoot Ashley down on the whole dog analogy. Like, what even is that? Oh, there we go. The music's calmed down a little bit. Like, for one, like, what is your opinion of dogs if you would just sick your own dog on someone to save your own life? Like, I'm not a dog person. I don't even think that Whimsy is necessarily a dog person. Even though we can't really adopt a cat in this game. There should be a mod to let us adopt a cat. Come on. Replace Space Hamster with a miniature giant space cat. Oh, the music started up again. Dang it. We can't escape the intense music. Also, I think in character she'd be like, "Are you comparing the aliens to the dogs? Are we the dogs? What?" Maybe I should have had that. Anyway, the analogy is flawed. In part, in no small part due to the fact that dogs, for as intelligent as they are, do not possess the same level of sentience and sapience that humans have. At least as far as we can figure. freezing cold. We're gonna. We're gonna decrypt the. Pick some locks here. Pick some space locks. Can't actually save yet, okay.
Shields down.
Scared of. Why are Krogan's hiding? That is very out of character for Krogan. Yeah, that's why.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets.
Where's Tally? Tally! Tally! Jay unconscious somewhere? That's weird. Make sure she didn't get stuck on anything. Tally!
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
Tell me about it.
I'm wearing an environmental suit, and I'm still freezing.
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
There you go. Who are you? This will get infinite tries, but it's still not a very good minigame. Might try to look up the description. On Nexus to see if there's.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Here's a good cliffhanger.
What was that?
Animals? Wind? This place is in bad shape.
Unknown bug. One of the things the patch does for us. Oh, wrong button. Unknown creature.
Anything like them.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Fire in the hole!
Oh shit, I forgot. Because like whenever I want to holster my weapon, I'm used to holding down the square button from well.
Negative contacts, Commander.
It's just. Okay, let's. Okay, let's go ahead and end the stream there. The unknown creatures. What are they? What do they want with us? Find out next time in a few hours. So there are a few things you can do, take a few seconds of your time. Other things that are a bit more involved. You just move ourselves, scoot ourselves a little this way. Okay. Well, of course, all of that is entirely up to you. I would ask that you leave a like if you've enjoyed it, and especially if you've watched this far. But of course, all of that is completely up to you. And regardless, I thank you very much for watching, and until next time, sayonara.